what I'm trading. I'm not trading support and resistance. But if you were to look at that low right there, Tom, Dick, and Harry, or Frank's mentorship down the road, they're going to say this right here, this low, draw that out in time. That's a floor, become a ceiling, and that's right there. That's classic support and resistance. This is how you know when classic support and resistance will work. You see that little inefficiency right there? That figure I got right there. That's what makes that work, not simply because it goes back to that old low. So if you want to be a simple support and resistance type trader, if you use my fair value gap, you will qualify and quantify actual support and resistance from a classical stance. Okay. That's one of the things that I use to bridge because I got beat up when I first started trading. And here's one of those points where I go down a rabbit trail, but I just want to toss it in here because I thought the books were right. I spent a lot of money on those books and I trusted the authors. So I figured support and resistance is where it was at. And I could not pick the right support and resistance. And what high and what low, I would always get them wrong. So if you go back and through all your price data, look at all the times where an old high or an old low has a fair value gap, as I teach it. And if you have the bias right and you're on side, then you will be correct with your support and resistance ideas. Okay. So if that helps any of you, it may not, but if it does, that's what I'm trying to aim at. But I don't trade support and resistance. There's a real specific thing I'm showing, and you're going to learn a great deal tonight. Very, very. And then broke aggressively lower, fair value gap, trade up into consequent encroachment. Remember that old idea of classic support and resistance? Here's that low. How you know that low is going to be support, turn resistance because you have the inefficiency right there. Trades up into it and then sells off down into the imbalance and fair value gap and sell side liquidity.